All right, what's up? This is April Salsa, and today is the first part of our coronavirus edition. You got it, salsa. That's what we're gonna do. So I did a salsa video for leads. This is for my follows, okay? So if you are a follow, this video is for you. So our first step, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover the 3 basic steps like I did in the lead video. The 3 basic steps for salsa. We have our forward and back basic, side basic, and our cumbia basic. So it's just about footwork. When we're done, I'm gonna add some styling, okay? I'm gonna show you what that looks like first. 5, 6, 7, and basic, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, again, 1, 2, 3. 5, side basic, 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Cumbia step, and 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay, so we're gonna take it from the back and get started. Let's do it. Now remember, for the follow, and there's a lot of different ways to dance salsa. A lot of it depends on where you're from and where you live. So for me, I dance LA style, and I teach salsa on the line, and I teach on 1, okay? So for the follow, our 1 or our starting point is gonna be with our right foot, okay? That's how we're gonna start. So let's break this down. With our 1, with our right foot, we're gonna step back. And we're always coming back to the middle. Think of your middle as your home base, okay? And don't worry about styling right now, it's just footwork, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7. With our 1, with our right, we're gonna step back. 1. With our left, we're gonna step in place. 2. With our right, we're gonna come back together on 3. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7. 1, in place, together. Again. 1, in place, together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we're gonna step forward with our left using the same concept, okay? We step forward, 5, in place with our right, and together. Again, forward with the left. 5, 6, 7. Again, 5, 6, 7. Forward, in place, together. One more time. 5, 6, 7. Good. Now we're going to put the basic together. So 1 full basic means you're going to go back and then forward. So anytime you hear somebody say, okay, basic, that's 1 basic, okay, an 8 count. So we're going to do a full basic starting with our 1, which is our right foot, stepping back very slow. 5, 6, 7, and 1, in place, together, and 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Good. So when you hear me snap or say and, we pause every time we come back to the middle. So when you hear me count 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, the 4 and the 8, don't worry too much about the numbers. Just remember that the 4 and the 8, or when you come back to the middle, your home base, there's a slight pause, okay? And when I play the music, it'll make a little bit more sense. So don't worry too much about numbers. Just remember the middle, we pause like this. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And 5, 6, 7. And back together. Forward together. Back together. Forward together. Back together. Forward together. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Back together. Forward together. Back together. Forward together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, awesome, good job. Now we're gonna go into the side basic, okay? Remember, for the follow steps, we're starting with our 1, which is our right foot. Same concept, we're gonna step to the side and come back to home base, come back to the middle, okay? So we step to the side with our 1, our right, side, in place with the left, together. Again, side, in place, together, and 1, 2, 3. It's like a little shuffle step to the side. Side, in place, together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Same thing with our left. We're going to step side, in place with our right, come back together. Side, step in place, together. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Let's put the side basic together, okay? Starting with our 1. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Side, together, side, together, side, together, side, together. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Good. We're going to go into our last basic step, our cumbia step. With our 1, instead of stepping back, we're going to open up and step at an angle, okay? This is almost like a rock step. You're rocking back and then to the middle, back to home base, okay? So with our right foot, back with our right, step in place with our left, back to home base. You're rocking back, rock back, and back to the middle. 1, 2, 3. Back in place, together. Back in place, together. One more. Back in place, together. So see how I'm rocking at an angle. I'm not stepping straight back. I'm opening up, okay? Rock back. Good. Same thing with the left. Rock back, in place with the right, and together. Step back and together. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. One more. Open up and in place. Good. Let's do our cumbia step from 1. Okay? With our right. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And back. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Back. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. And back. 2, 3. Back in place together. Back in place together. Back, step in place together. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Good. So now that we did our 3 basic steps, I'm going to show you the same basics, but we're going to do it with a little bit of styling, okay, for our followers. So here we go. With our 1, what I'm doing with my arms, you don't want to go crazy and dance your basic like this, right? Because it's a little distracting and it looks a little interesting maybe. So what we're doing is small little circles, very small circles, okay? So what I do is I call the salsa hands or salsa fingers. You're gonna get your middle finger and your thumb and bring it together, like if you're holding a small egg, right? And you don't wanna squash that egg or crack the egg. So you're carrying this small little egg, right? And so it's like a salsa gang saying. Okay, so from here, you have your small little egg and broken wrist, right? So anytime you hit one of the beats and you're gonna do a broken wrist, okay? That's like the last move. There it is, and broken wrist. Okay, so this will make sense in a little bit. So with our salsa hands, we have the egg, you have all this, and a little bit of broken wrist. You're gonna do small little circles, right? Coming in. There's a few different ways to do this. You have in towards you, small little circles, and you have out, small little circles, okay? And I always like to say, with styling, you want to put your personality into it, whatever that is, so that you don't look like everybody else. I mean, you have the general rules that apply, but other than that, feel free to make it your own and play around with it and see what you come up with, okay? So, small little circles coming in. Here's a good way to practice. You're going to do a small circle with the right and then with the left. Small circle, and you're alternating. You're not doing them at the same time, right? Because then your basic would look like this. All right? So we alternate. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. So small circles in. And if you're like, oh, I want to do them out, do them out. Right, left, right, left. We're still not doing it at the same time because it looks like we're flying away. Good. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And see when I go down, you're hitting with the wrist. Broken wrist, 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 wrist. Good. Something very important with lady styling, a good way to practice this wrist action, you want to treat your hand like if it was a paintbrush. So you know when you're holding a paintbrush and you're painting a wall, you're going up and then you rotate the paintbrush and you're moving it down. So it's up and down. Now you want to make your hand the paintbrush, okay? So for example, if I'm painting and this is the paintbrush, you're going to go up, paint the wall, and then move it down. So you're painting up, down, just as if you would if you were painting a wall, okay? You're transforming your hand into the paintbrush. This is a great exercise. Paint up, down. Even if you have to use your left hand to pretend that it's a paintbrush, then pretty soon you're letting go and you're doing this exercise with your hand. So when I come up, middle finger and thumb, this is the starting position. Now you're gonna paint up, rotate, paint down, rotate, up, down, paint, up, down. Same thing with the left, up, down, and I'm still maintaining my salsa fingers, okay? I'm not just like up, down. So salsa fingers and down, salsa, down. And a great way to practice this is to alternate up, leading with the broken wrist, okay? As you're here. And you want to extend your hand so that you're not painting like this, like with T-Rex hands, right? Because this looks like a creature. So you want to extend the arms. Great way to practice, okay? Up. So the reason I say that is because when we do our side basic, you're gonna prep salsa fingers in, okay? Middle finger and thumb. This is what I'm doing, but I'm turning it in, okay? So from here, when I step out, and we'll do the footwork in a little bit, I'm gonna step out, and you see the paintbrush, I'm leading with my wrist, and then I come all the way up. You want your arm to touch your ear as much as you can. If you have shoulder problems and it hurts you, then don't do it all the way. But ideally, you want to extend and come up here so that this way you can hair comb and come back down, okay? But then again, it should feel as comfortable to you as possible. It shouldn't hurt your shoulder if you have issues with your shoulder. So we have our prep position, right? So as we step out, we go back so you can see my footwork. Remember, our side step is side, together, side, together. So we're prepping in, and as I step out with my right, your hand is gonna follow your feet, okay? Or my right hand's gonna follow my right foot. We're both gonna step out. Out, 2, 3, and then we're gonna hair comb, okay? Let's practice the first part. Extend and up. Again, 1, 2, 3, and hair comb. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm leading with my wrist. I'm leading with the wrist all the way until it comes up. Then I'm gonna hair comb, okay? Here's the difference. If you don't, and you're just going out, and your hand is just straight, it doesn't give the same effect. But if you're leading with the wrist, it has a whole different effect, okay? Now to the left. I'm prepping in, salsa fingers, stepping out, leading with my wrist, and coming back up to a hair comb. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Let's put that together. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. This one's prepping. 5, 6, 7. It preps. 1, 2, 3. Prep. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. So with the hand that is up, once you're done doing your side step, what we're doing is we're putting it behind our head for a simple hair comb, come back to prep. Whatever you do with your styling, always finish it. So instead of doing this beautiful side styling with your hand, and then you're just like, okay, I'm done. You know what? You're leaving it unfinished, kind of like halfway done. So you're gonna go side and bringing it back to a simple hair comb and prep again if you're gonna do a continuous side basic. So here's what it looks like. 5, 6, prep. Always prep a few counts before your basic, okay? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. This one's prepped. 5, 6, 7, and as this one's coming out, this one is hair combing. Got stuck in my watch. As it's hair combing, as it comes up, my left is prepped. Okay, they're always alternating, and out, prep, out, prep, out, prep, hair comb as we're going out. So there's a lot of things going on, but with practice, it becomes a little bit more fluid and it becomes easier, okay, I promise. 5, and let me do it this way so you guys can see. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, out, 6, 7, and out, 2, 3, lead with the wrist, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good, great job. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our last basic step, our Cumbia step with styling, okay? So for this one, what we're doing, I like to call it smoke hands, right? Because your hand is gonna act like smoke. You know how smoke moves like this? Very sexy smoke, right? So from here, as you're prepping up, your thumb and your middle finger, again, our salsa egg fingers. So it comes up through the middle of your chest, and then it goes in back of your ear, and you want to keep this as straight as possible, and then it comes up. Let me back up so you can see. So it comes up, behind the ear, and snap, broken wrist, right? Left, up, and back of the ear, and snap, broken wrist, okay? Both up and back, snap. 1, 2, 3, that's both. Let's do just the right hand. Up, 2, 3. With the left, up, 6, 7. Good, I'm gonna do it sideways. And up, behind the ear, and snap to broken wrist. Up, behind the ear, snap. So this is what it will look like as you're going back, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and up, 2, 3, up, 6, 7, up, 2, 3, up, 6, 7, 7, it's coming in because you're prepping, 7 and 1. So on 1 you want to be up, and on 5. So you're always prepping a few counts before. So 7 and, as I step back with my right, up. Okay, let me do it this way. 5, 6, 7, up, 2, 3, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. Good. Let's put all of the basics together with our styling, just with the counts, and then we'll do it to music, okay? Starting with our back basic. Here we go. 5, 6, basic. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, hands out now. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, one more. 1, 2, 3. 5 to the side and out. 2, 3. Out. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do one more. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Get ready. Cumbia step. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, one more time. And 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Good. Awesome. Let's do that to music. All right, what music? Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Side basic. Great job, everybody. So that was our 3 basic steps for salsa for the follow, okay? Great job. So everybody practice, and the next one we're gonna do are the turns, all right? So, and if you guys are wondering, yes, this is one of my favorite shirts. It's from Dirty Dancing. If you don't know what movie that is, your homework while you're in quarantine is to watch it, okay? Nobody puts April in the corner.